So you might notice that I don't have Karen standing next to me today because Karen's behind the camera. Say hello, Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Hello, Karen. So yeah, she's with us, but she's not behind she's behind the camera because here we've got Romany Romany.
That's right.
And myself and Karen have been staying with Romany Romany for the last couple of nights.
And the dog.
And the dog, Rusha.
Yes.
There she is.
The dog is sitting here very attentively because we're standing in front of the biscuit drawer.
But we're not going to tell Rusha because, well, she already knows, isn't she?
At the end of this, if she doesn't bark, she'll get a biscuit.
Yeah. So this is lovely, lovely Romany, and I'm going to tell you a story of how this came about because this is kind of magic in itself.
I'm just going to scratch my eyebrow.
Scratch away.
Right.
It was just over a year ago during the first lockdown, and I did a lot of walking, and whilst I was walking I'd listen to audiobooks, and one of the audiobooks that I listened to was Romany's book called Spun into Gold, and I didn't know Romany at the time.
Available everywhere on Amazon and Audible.
Not that that's a plug or anything, but I was listening to Romany's book and I was incredibly inspired by it. So much so that I decided to send her an email, and I was a bit nervous about sending a writer, an author, an email saying how inspired I was by the book, but I just felt compelled to do so. So I did. Emailed Romany, said I felt very inspired, and well, that's how it all started, really, isn't it?
And I said, write a review.
She did. And I did.
Yeah, and now you're here.
And now I'm here.
And now I'm speaking like you, which I don't speak like you normally.
With a kind of northern-ish accent.
Yeah.
So we've been in touch ever since, via email and then Zoom, and Romany then saw my show online, and kind of she's also a little bit responsible for the road trip because when I found out I wasn't able to perform live, I sent Romany an email. Oh God, I'm really disappointed. And Romany said, oh, did you want a Zoom this afternoon? I thought, oh, that's really lovely. And then we started chatting, and then the road trip idea.
Well, I think we said this because years back, I had done my show in living rooms everywhere because I had learned that before you do 100 shows, don't even think about it, do 100 shows. And so because I didn't have a theatre or anyone to hire me, I said to all my friends, I'll do it in your living room for free. And so I did that. And so that was the idea, wasn't it?
There.
And you was going to do it in my living room until my husband went, I don't really want lots of people in my room. So we did it in the village hall instead.
Yeah. Which was really lovely last night. I didn't do the show, I did a workshop based on themes of the show, and it was a really, really, really lovely evening. And I'm getting so much out of this whole experience, and I get to be with Romany.
I know, and I've got guests and everything. It's lovely. I'm not going to let them leave, actually. I've barricaded the doors so they actually can't go anywhere. They're going to have to leave forever.
But we are going to have to escape because we are in Whitehaven in a couple of hours' time. So we're going to have to hatch a plan to disappear. So there we are. So this is why the gorgeous, wonderful Romany is standing next to me. And not
Put on some
Karen.
makeup. Yeah.
See you later.